And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
And you have the number of these.
Amen, amen.
And in this complaint, he argues that effectively Diddy was the Epstein of the rap business. Let's rewind a little bit. In case you didn't know, TD Jakes and Diddy go far back. They've been buddies for years with their friendship going as far back as 2005. And that's not all. Jake's daughter, Sarah Jakes, has also been romantically connected to Diddy. That's right, Sarah was spotted hanging out with Diddy, prompting speculations about their connection. But here's where it gets even juicier. Before Diddy, Sarah was supposedly related to Diddy's kid, Justin Combs. Yeah, let it sink in for a minute.
In this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap.
And a lot of the evidence, alleged evidence, that's been gathered in this case was from those two raids that were conducted on his personal homes in Miami and Los Angeles. And the indictment names the things seized that he allegedly made videos of these performances that have been named freak-offs.
Cat, being the Hollywood insider that he is, wasn't going to let this one slip. He dropped the blow that Jakes could have genuinely urged Sarah Jakes to be associated with Diddy and not just for love.
They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that?
According to Cat, TD Jakes enabled Sarah to get close to Diddy as part of some greater conspiracy, one that involves keeping Jake's own secrets concealed. They only narrate the story. Cat also added that Jakes considers Sarah Jakes as nothing more than an ATM card, implying that TD Jakes' goals were far from paternal. But let's be genuine. But Cat Williams wasn't done. He wasn't simply calling out Diddy for being cool with Sarah Jakes' relationship. He was indicating that Jakes was directly participating in keeping things secret. And that's when the whispers of blackmail began swirling. According to Cat, Jakes had visited some of Diddy's legendary parties back in the 90s and early 2000s, and Diddy supposedly videotaped him. That's the secret that Cat's alluding at, the leverage that Diddy has been holding over Jake's head for years. Now, if you thought this was simply a one-time incident, think again. Cat's had a history of going after TD Jakes, and the conflict between these two has been festering for a long time. In fact, during the same interview with Shannon Sharpe, Cat didn't hold back. He went at Jakes, calling him a country bumpkin black man who can't speak decent. Of course, TD Jakes has disputed all of this, but the truth remains, Cat Williams is unrelenting. He's been calling out Jakes for years, and it appears like 2024 is the year he's finally getting some vindication.
Special housing unit is a 24-hour lockdown unit, which means that any movement within that unit is controlled and coordinated, and no inmate moves outside of his cell without being in full restraints, to include leg irons, handcuffs, a belly chain, and at least 2, if not 3 staff members escorting them.
Why? Because Diddy, the guy at the heart of all these claims, is finally facing significant legal difficulties. And this time, it's not just hearsay.
You know, I think in federal court and for these charges, they would say it's routine, but in the public realm, this is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, I mean, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in a jail cell, right?
Federal agents recently searched Diddy's houses in Los Angeles and Miami, seeking for evidence in connection with a big investigation. And what's the probe about, you ask? Well, it's looking into some very dodgy operations that Diddy's been tied to for years. And if the claims are accurate, this may mean doom for a whole lot of individuals,